Yeah, so I just watched the first four episodes of Stranger Things 5 and yeah, that was quality stuff. What can I say? I will be saying some spoiler stuff, so if you haven't seen Stranger Things 5 yet, let alone if you haven't seen Stranger Things at all, please I encourage y'all to watch even if you feel like you're on the fence or whatever, just give it a chance and then see the first part of season 5. You have been warned as far as spoilers go, but that being said, I'm so happy with what we've seen in this show. Just off the top of my head, when it comes to what we saw with Will, like I had a feeling like because they were always kind of teasing it since when you think about it, the beginning of this series about Will always being the different one, and seeing as how because of Vecna doing what he did to Will when he was a kid, to seeing him be the next level threat, it's really full circle in a sense when it comes to watching this kid from being kidnapped in a sense to now being the hero. And it makes me wonder what's going to happen as far as the rest of the series. Like, is there going to be a final showdown where Will is there, 11 is there, and my fault, 8? I don't know her character name. But let me mention something too, because I remember all the hate that the filler episode of Stranger Things 2 got. And I always had an appreciation for it because it's like, okay, we get to see like a background of 11, and all I'm saying is I just remember again the hate that that episode got, but now with this final season, it's like, yeah, that filler episode you thought you saw, that wasn't filler because if you didn't see that episode, you wouldn't know about this character. So, yeah, that was really great to see. I gotta give a shout out to dipshit Derek. Oh man, yeah, that was cracking me up. That and the quote unquote dick joke, like that was like cracking me up every second. And it went from, Derek being a dipshit to being delightful, as Joyce said. Yeah. This show really knows how to get a laugh out of me every time. By the way, I was happy to see the Duffer Brothers pretty much direct three of the four episodes, but the director of the third episode was directed by Frank Darabont. And Frank Darabont directed what I'm sure is probably a lot of people's favorite movie of all time, but it's one of mine. That is the Shawshank Redemption. Frank Darabont was the director of this movie. He also directed The Green Mile, The Majestic, The Mist, the first episode of The Walking Dead. And I haven't seen his name in anything really as far as credits goes in a while. So to see his name pop up in the third episode of Stranger Things, that really put a smile to my face and really had me invested. Of course, I'm always invested in this show, but you know what I mean. I was actually invested because it's like, oh wow, Frank Darabont, where he been at? What's irritating about what Netflix has been doing, they've been doing this for a minute. I think if you know this, please let me know in the comments, like correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that Stranger Things 4 was the first time where Netflix decided to do the whole volume 1, volume 2 stuff with their shows. And I get it because of churning and not wanting to lose subscribers. It makes sense, but for us devoted Netflix subscribers, this is killing me that we have to wait a whole month for the rest of the series, and not just a month, but a month and a week when it comes to the final episode. Friendly reminder, by the way, the final episode will be playing in some theaters. I don't know if it's even going to play in a theater by me. I don't even know when tickets go on sale. So somebody, please, if you know when they go on sale, let me know in the comments. But regardless, I can't wait to see some more fan theories. I can't wait to see other reviews, explanations, theories that people have, just because there's a lot of layers to this. I haven't even touched on some other stuff as far as what's going on with Austin, what's going on with Robin, Dustin, John, Steve, Nancy. Are Ted and Karen Wheeler even gonna be able to survive the attacks that they experience? Are we gonna get Holly back? And speaking of Holly, are Holly and Max gonna reunite with everybody? Like, I have so many questions and yet so many unanswered questions that are gonna be going through my mind in a few weeks' time. But yeah, just wanted to get that off. I am happy that this show is back, and I'm sure many of y'all are happy the show is back as well. So my question is, have y'all seen Stranger Things 5 yet? What did you think of it? And what was your favorite needle drop in this show? Because my favorite needle drop was definitely Upside Down by Diana Ross. Grew up with that song. So hearing that in the show, gave me goosebumps. And one more thing. Did y'all see the list of movies that the Duffer Brothers recommended before you see this season? The season dropped so last minute, so I don't know if anybody seen all those movies. The only movies I didn't see were like three on those lists. One of those was The Great Escape, The Lost Boys, and The Cell. But yeah, when it comes to The Great Escape, I love that Robin was explaining it and how that kind of tied in with this episode. So, whatever y'all think, let me know in the comments. Let's discuss. And of course, just let me know.